Hey there everybody, and welcome to my yearly playthrough of Pikmin. And I just wanted to press start there so that I didn't play the tutorial thing. I'm using the 4K mod again for this, by the way, and I don't regret that. There has been an update, I believe, and you guys can check out Hinriko and all of that in the description below. Right. My controller's actually set up like a Gamecube controller this time. It's been so long since I did live commentary, I actually didn't have my microphone set up with OBS at first. I mean, I record my audio with Audacity, but Anyway, start a new game. Maybe it was a mistake to enable the widescreen patch, but I don't regret it. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support system can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then... No. Better to not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. I'm gonna try and beat this in one sitting. Let's go. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. That's gonna take some getting used to. I genuinely forgot I set this up like a real GameCube remote. This game looks so pretty with the 4K textures. I love it. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I'm compelled. I must approach it and press A. Come on! Get out of there! Oh dear. You got a little bit of color issue, friend. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage, it just stands there staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try and grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well. The following controls appear to allow several viewpoints. L to rotate the camera, R to zoom in and out, and Z to change the angle. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. Oh god, buddy, what are you up to? You know what, I'm just gonna go in and see if it's a widescreen issue. Because if it's a widescreen issue, that's easy to fix. I can just flick that off. Oh, widescreen is off. Uh-oh. Yeah, widescreen is off. Astonishing, the onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. You need to stop with your flicker, and that is not good to look at. Wait, why are you fine like this? Whatever. Oh, I guess you're okay now. Oh, come on. I forgot they come back to you unless you're far enough away. It's been a moment since I played Pikmin 1. I try, like I said, like I do every year, not like I said. I try and play this game once a year. That doesn't mean fundamentally that I do well. In fact, I play Pikmin 2 way more than I play this now. Gotta make sure to come back to your favorites every once in a while. The Pikmin flashing thing was an issue the last time I played this as well. But also, the game looks so pretty now, I'm willing to forgive it. Pluck me some more Pikmin. Faster. This first day is really text heavy, by the way, for anyone curious. It's the only day in the entire game that is very text heavy. Oh, by the way, I did check on the website for this and the download page on Patreon for it. And this game is, this graphics mod is now available also for the Wii version of Pikmin. So if you're playing on Dolphin, you can play it with, well, HD. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, you should probably play the Gamecube version. It is genuinely better. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw. Press B to call them, press X to dismiss, use C to command, and control the group. Press L, R, and Z to control perspective. I shall record all of this in my computer. I can press Y to access my computer. And he's serious, yeah. And you have to press R to go to the tutorial part of it. But I do really like how even this is in 4K now. Good job, Henrico. Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon my most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the Dolphin? Yes, how indeed, Olimar. It requires 20 Pikmin. There's no way we could ever get that many. Not even with these questionably placed pellets. Come on, dude. You can do better than that. There we go. Grab onto the side of that pellet. Come on, you guys. Over here. Everyone over here. You guys got it. You guys got it. And now I'm at 25. It is possible to end this day with only 20 Pikmin. Okay. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. That's actually quite the insult. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Indeed, Pikmin that are not in your group are kinda... this. A vague coloration of what they could be. But when they're in your group, they're full color, except for if the lighting and shading doesn't work right, and then they are without color, but in a different way. Alright, grab the engine here. Get it back to the ship. Dolphin's main engine. It was pure luck I found this piece first. With this, I can at least lift off. I did enable some extra processing effects, because the last time I played this, I didn't have the HD mod as best as it could be. I now have enabled anti-sopteric, general graphics enhancing, FXAA, things like that. It looks a lot nicer. I'll be back for you. Can I do this on day one? Or is this only a Pikmin 2 thing? I think that's only a Pikmin 2 thing. I was holding R to try and get a different angle of the world, but I don't think that's a thing in this. And now, a beautiful scene. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. I think I'll be doing 2 days at a time instead of 1 day at a time, which is how I used to do this. 2 days at a time will let me commentate more and not have episodes that are just 15 minutes in length, because that feels wrong. And part of the reason I'm trying to finish this all in one go, in one sitting, is because, well, my son's asleep in the other room. I have a child now. 1 day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hogatate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short amount of time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below, as it holds the keys to my survival. I name it the Force of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. I'm also operating off of like 4 hours of sleep. That's unrelated to the child that is now napping in the other room. That is entirely on me. Oh, that world map is so beautiful. I'm really glad for the Nintendo Switch port of this game, because that way I can actually try for a world record speedrun instead of just having to accept that I won't qualify. Oh my god, the lighting. My Dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's Onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the Onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the Onion and press A. Come on, you guys. Start working on breaking down this wall. Yeah, get that yellow pellet. Oh, there's a bulborb. As you guys have probably noticed, bringing a one pellet of the same matching color of your onion to the onion actually causes you to get more Pikmin out of it. Alright, I'm gonna put you on that. Just start plucking grass. Come on, you. Get the sweet nectar within. There you go. Oh, my bad. Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of flower Pikmin. They're faster, they're stronger, they're more durable, and in this game, they trip less. There you go, that's everything. So you'll get more Pikmin depending on what color the pellet is that you bring to what onion. This does not apply to enemies, however. Enemies will always give you the same amount of Pikmin. One of the reasons I like to— oh, no. If you kill an enemy fast enough, they will not kill the Pikmin that is within their mouths if they manage to get it in. Those are dwarf bulborbs. They are wonderful little things. They give, I think, 4 Pikmin each. And approaching these pellet posies here, which is what those little flowers are called, with a bunch of Pikmin will actually cause them to automatically attack it. I don't like that feature as much as I used to, though I like how it looks. It feels more natural than having them mindlessly follow you everywhere, but at the same time, I appreciate that they don't get into as many messes as they used to in the new games. I would love to see like a full remaster of this game. I forgot to turn off rumble, so my controller's going off in my hands. Not that I hate rumble. I actually think rumble's actually a great feature. It's just that I don't normally play with it on. Let me just start plucking. Okay, with that many Pikmin, I should be able to get this back with ease. Can't believe I did that. Like I said, I'm getting used to these controls. I have my controller on my regular Dolphin emulator set up in a different way. And it's a little bit weird getting used to this. Why, it's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has unlimited energy supply. And unlimited energy supply, ignore that. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. So I need 40 Pikmin on that. Oh, cool. A bunch of nectar. Gonna need that. I'm planning out in my head how to get certain places. So the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna have to get the yellow. I mean, there's no other kind of Pikmin. I'm gonna have to go that way past the regular sized bulborb that is currently asleep and being a little darling and not bothering anyone, and I'm gonna have to murder it. It's just the cold hard truth of reality. You gotta murder things sometimes. Oh, God. Oh, that's gonna be taken out of context one day. Why did I do that? Why do I keep... Well, I know why I keep doing that. It's just bothering me. Get moving, you guys. Get moving. There is a certain feature that Olimar will gladly explain to you once we get that ship part back, but part of me wants to explain it now. I'm gonna have to hold off on that, though. We don't always get what we want. Oh, are you guys... Yeah, oh, you're doing it. Oh, I'm proud of you. A lot of the time, they'll actually bump into the billboard there. And that's really inconveniencing. The Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I have now recovered 2 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. You probably shouldn't be using candles around machinery anyways, simply because of the amount of soot they produce causes a large amount of pollution that could actually taint the mechanical device you're using. And that, children, is why I no longer light candles to edit videos. Look, I really like candles. I think it's a shame that they're, very bad for machinery. But hey, you also gotta make do with what you got. I understand that very well. Oh, I gotta fight the urge. I gotta fight the urge. Must kill this guy. Whenever you enter combat, you're going to want to try your best to get a little bit of a bum rush there. I don't know a better way to describe that. You do a little ambush on them. When the enemy is not expecting it, you attack their butt. And over here is the most beautiful yellow onion. I really like how the colors look in this game. I feel like every following Pikmin game, they're still very beautiful, but they don't have the same color that this original game has. And I don't just mean with the HD mod here. Oh, I love these guys. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? No matter. They are obviously quite similar, so I shall call this one Pikmin as well. What if they were just like a separate species that was... Well, my clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it is best for me to review my monitor's data. Oh god. Across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and a day display. At the bottom are my spacesuit damage meter and Pikmin gauges. I almost read that as unused Pikmin gauges. There are a few of those. I wonder if I have those on hand. If they are, I guess I'll put them up in post. At the bottom of my spacesuit... Oh wait, at the bottom of my spacesuit. From the left, these numbers reflect Pikmin under my command. Pikmin in the field and total Pikmin, including those in the onions. To adjust my monitor, I can press L to rotate the camera, R to zoom, and Z to change the viewpoint. Why are you telling me this again? I can also press Y to view a detailed computer analysis. I don't even remember what I was saying. Right. What if they're just like a Pikmin adjacent species that operate almost the same? Come on, Olimar. Then again, you're a postman. You're not a scientist. That's not criticizing the intelligence of postmen. That's saying that he is not one. That he is not a scientist. No, Olimar is a shipper. Olimar is a shipper. Quoth the homestuck nevermore. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. Really, man? Fine. Alright, let's put you guys over here. Come on, work hard. Work hard, play hard, leave behind a pretty corpse. Wrong thing. How many references can I fit in this one video? The glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know that these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them. But they should be able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathways. I may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I had a mild interruption in real life because my neighbor's dog sounded like it was being mauled, but really it just didn't want to put on the collar. We all have days like that, don't we? No, just me? Alright. I must be vigilant. Pikmin I dismiss by pressing X bring their bombs when I call them back. Pikmin I throw when pressing A drop their bombs when I call them back. Keep clear of the explosion. Please. When I touch Pikmin directly, they keep their bombs and fall in line. Bomb rocks are a special thing. This is the only game that they're exclusive to yellow Pikmin. There we go. For the briefest of moments, I was like, no. Thought I did something wrong. Let's just grab this guy here. The regular Bulborb. There's something interesting about the Bulborb species that I'm pretty sure everyone who's ever played Pikmin now knows, but just in case. They aren't actually related to the little dwarf Bulborbs. The dwarf Bulborbs are a separate species. They have a symbiotic relationship. Okay. I have made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stopped expelling seeds, and yet the total number of Pikmin continued to climb. It seems that once there are 100 Pikmin in the field, subsequent seeds get stored inside the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin can be in the field at one time in any area. Okay. Please, Olimar. You don't need to keep explaining things. We can observe with our eyes. Ah, this is a Nintendo game from the early 2000s. They've got to explain everything in excessive amounts of detail. Actually, they got rid of a lot of that for Pikmin 2, but then they brought it back in Pikmin 4. Pikmin 3 had a lot of over-explaining, but you could skip it. Because it didn't matter a lot. No! Ah, the Shearwig has claimed another victim. Okay, so I want this part up here. Throw all of my Pikmin on it that I can hold up there. And then get the rest of these back with yellows. Never gonna need to raise any more yellows after this day if I do this. It's my whimsical radar. With this, I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. I just press Y to check it. Okay. Thanks, Olimar. This find fills me with great hope. That's completely reasonable, though. I would be filled with hope, too, if I found a map. A map that automatically updated with every use. That sounds like a great use. Technology. It finds a way. Come on, you. Okay. Need the yellows. Get over here. Alright, I guess that's all we need out of you. I think this wall only needs 3 bomb rocks, but I always mistake it for needing 6. Yep. I'm not coming back for you yet. Let's grab more bomb rocks out of this can. Most of the time you'll find bomb rocks in cans, and I don't actually know why that's a thing. Oh, whimsical radar got back. Nice. The whimsical radar. This important part can detect the locations of other missing parts. The radar will be added to my monitor, which I can press Y to view. See zooms in and out. This will surely help me in my search for the remaining parts. I've now recovered 3 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 2 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Thanks, Olimar. It was really helpful to be told that again. Whoop, 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 whoop. No one gets left behind, even if I get delayed. Come here, come here. You got stuck on geometry and that's okay. Let's keep moving. We're getting close to the end of the day. Come on, man. Talk about inconveniencing. Oh, really? Okay. I thought that needed more. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter the onions on their own, but if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I am sure the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I am somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. Really? Come on now, game. They really do go overboard with tutorials in this game. And the 4th game. Oh, leave me alone. Whoop. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, also, sometimes the game won't allow you to press certain buttons if there's already an overlay event happening, so when the tin appeared, I couldn't press B to whistle. Which is a bit antiquated in design, but I don't mind it too much. It's just a thing of the era it's from. I think Pikmin 4 does actually have a similar issue, so somehow they managed to replicate that. But anyways, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. You know what to do if you like my stuff, yada yada yada. Like, comment, subscribe, check my coffee, and... join my channel in the description below. And that is it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time after we're done with all of the outro here. Two days since impact, it appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press Y to locate my parts. A 3rd time? Yet there seem to be many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship. stand in front of it and press A to make my suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. Thanks, Olimar.